All right, welcome to the very first episode. Now, just so you're noticing, this is what I'm going to be wearing as far as Event Diaries is concerned. If I'm doing any Event Diaries video, this is what I'm going to wear. So let's get used to it. Okay, so let's jump right into it. And I think it is only proper if I tell you how I got my first gig. Now, throwback to several years ago when I was a child, when the internet was still coming out, and I always knew that I was bored at weddings. And I mean, we cannot just be doing wedding receptions, like that every time. And I wanted new ways to do it. I was little. I didn't even know there was anything like events planning until the advent of cyber cafes, and then I'd go and browse wedding ideas, and that's how I got to know that there was such a thing as wedding planning and all. I didn't even know such a thing existed in Nigeria, but then I couldn't start early enough. And I'm grateful to my family for that, because you must always go to school, earn your degree, and do all of that. Here we are today. I eventually got to it in uni after plenty years of procrastination, but I eventually got into it in uni. I think it was my third year, but I had this idea of how a wedding reception should be. And there was a friend of mine, an elder friend of mine. Of course, I used to do mega fashion. I used to do campus publication then, and he was a graphic artist. He was the only one that understood the level I wanted to take that publication to. So he was a graphic artist, and he was ready to help us. Thank you, Mr. Femi Oloka. Big shout out to you. So he's a graphic artist, and he was saying he was ready to get married. We just got talking, and I said, well, this is how I think wedding should be, and I described it to him, not too much people, not an let's make it a classic affair. I painted that picture to him. I was like, okay, have you done it before? And I said no, but I know I'm very good at it, and if I get the chance, I do. And I said, okay, I don't have money. I said, I don't even want money. I just want the chance to be able to do my first job. And then he signed me on, and we'd have meetings with himself and wife to be then. And we did it. It wasn't easy. The first job wasn't easy. So many times I learned, and I thought, why this wahala now? I mean, that first job wasn't easy at all. But we did it. We put through. It was so lovely. And the mother of the groom, who is not easily impressed by just anything, was actually very impressed by the outcome and the organization and everything. And really, I had help. I really had help. I will not even lie. I had a lot of help. But we did that event, and after the event, I think a few months after, somebody he was working with, who was managing a hotel in Ife, also wanted her wedding done. And at that wedding too, I got another, and before I knew it, the event journey started. But about my first event, I mean, it was very lovely. It was very interesting. And for the first time in a long while, I felt excitement. I will never forget the day, after we wrapped up the event and I got home, and I had a guest, someone who had come visiting from another school, I was so excited. I was like, today I did my first event. I'm now officially an event planner. I was so excited and very, very optimistic about what the future holds for me as far as the event goes. But that's several years ago. I long finished school, and I'm still doing events, and I'm grateful to God. I mean, how my event journey has been, in fact. But don't worry, you don't need to guess. I'm going to be telling you every teensy, wincy little detail of how my event journey went. But be here. So till I see you next time, do not forget to subscribe on this channel. And of course, follow us on all our social media handles for more tips and more event diaries. Take care.